Hello Capricorn, welcome back to your April reading. I hope that March has been peaceful, peaceful and blessed for you. Or at least I hope you've made some progress. I would really appreciate, there we go, first card. I would really appreciate your comments and your subscribes and likes. It really does help me build the channel. I'd also like to see if the readings resonate with you, so do leave me a comment. Okay, the first two cards out we have for you are the High Priestess and the Sun. Amazing energy. Okay, there's three cards here. I'm going to take them, Capricorn. We have the Hermit, the Wheel, and the Three of Swords. Looking for the last three cards now. Thank you, Spirit. This one wants to come out. Nine of Cups. Ooh, there we go. I'm just going to pop these back because too many. Thank you, angels. Please give us clarity. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to take the first two that hit the deck, and it was that one and that one. Okay, let's have a look at what we have. So we have the High Priestess, the Sun, the Hermit, the Wheel, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Interesting energy. Just let me draw myself into this energy for a moment, Capricorn. Okay, lovely. So the High Priestess comes in, and she comes in at a time in our lives where we maybe kind of need to make a pit stop into our higher selves, if that makes sense, Capricorn. We perhaps are listening more to our intuition, or we're getting signs and symbols that we're trying to make sense of, or we're starting to see synchronicities, and we're looking for some clarity and some advice to move forward. Now, the High Priestess is kind of along the path of learning. The Fool goes on this journey, and one of the places he stops at is with the High Priestess in order to get a little glimpse into his life blueprint, if you like, in order to understand who he is in a much greater sense. And so perhaps this is where you are. You're at a place where you're really considering who you are, or who you want to be in this life, in this world. And what these innate skills are is kind of like a mirror or a reminder of who you are. And the High Priestess brings these kind of thoughts and ideas and understandings to you. So if you're at this place, Capricorn, then you may have a lot to process right now. You may have, you're in your head a lot. I would say that. Maybe try and kind of release the mental aspect of it and feel your way through with the heart. The Sun card is beautiful coming in next to that. The Sun gives absolute clarity and light and nourishment. Sometimes when we're going along the path, we feel kind of exhausted, and a lot of people are feeling that way right now. Exhausted with the process, exhausted with perhaps not being nurtured enough, and maybe even, we've kind of used all that we have and we feel that we need a little boost. So the Sun comes in here to give you your absolute blessings, to give you the nurturing that you need, to say that everything's going to be okay, that you're on the right path, that, the universe has your back and will light that path for you. So I really love that initial energy coming in for you, Capricorn. It's kind of apt that we then have the Hermit card, which talks about introspection. It talks about going within and listening to the self, listening to the inner voice, So the High Priestess kind of acts as a catalyst for this, or she kind of recognizes that this is where you're going next, or this is where you've been. You've been in this kind of, for want of a better way of saying it, this navel-gazing kind of scenario where you've really been plumbing the depths here. And sometimes that world can feel a little disconcerting, or you can feel a little lost with all of the thoughts and feelings here. But there is a guidance, there is like a light within. And if you follow that light within, you are able to work your way through this wilderness. The Wheel of Fortune, I mean, this energy in this read, Capricorn, is stunning. The wheel comes in to bring you all of the elements of the universe to help you move forward in your life blueprint. It's kind of like, I mean, if you see on this card that the girl is holding, or wearing rather, a set of dice or die, and she is literally taking that risk. She is literally stepping through into another platform, another arena, another level of life. She's kind of flying a little bit. And I know Capricorns, you love to have your feet on the ground and know where you're going and what you're doing. But there's an element of you that needs expression here. You need to let something out, and this is your chance. This is your opportunity. The Three of Swords comes in. Now, sometimes we can't move forward for the things that hold us back, and often they can be old wounds, old emotions, old scenarios. We can hold resentment, we can hold issues of self-worth, maybe in relation to other people and other situations that we've had previously. But basically our heart is tied. We can't fly as we would wish to, as we should, because we're being held back by these emotions and these thoughts. And so the Three of Swords comes in to kind of give you the opportunity to cut ties with all that was, to say, okay, I've been there, I've done it, I've been in it, and I've been feeling it for so long, and now it's time to let it go. The Nine of Cups, I mean, wow. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. This is what you're looking towards. This is your ultimate, and I do believe this whole process is bringing you to the point where you will be able to celebrate this abundance of emotion. Open your heart, Capricorn. I really feel as though this is about you kind of standing in your integrity with no fear of judgment or no fear of reprisal, in a way, that you can be your true self. Now, the Seven of Wands tells me that there may well be exterior forces, there may well be opportunities or people or things that are kind of coming in at you, and you're kind of fighting some things off, unsure of what they entail, or unsure of what the results might be. And I know, Capricorn, you're a results kind of person. So what I want to say here is, if you notice the lady here, she's encased or protected rather by this bubble. And this universal protection is saying, look, whatever comes in at you, you'll be able to get to the bottom of it. You'll be able to see the root eventually, and to stay in your power, to stay in your faith and confidence, and to work from the heart and the gut. Use your instinct, Capricorn. It's very strong. So to trust. And then the Queen of Cups. I love seeing this card at the end of your run here, at the end of your spread, Capricorn, because it shows me that ultimately what you are able to do for others, and what you need someone to do for you, is nurture you in the way you do for others. You need balance. You need that emotional wisdom. You need somebody who is on that level with you. And I do believe that there is an energy here coming in that has this discernment and this wisdom to bring balance for you. I'm going to clarify, and I'll start with the High Priestess now. Thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Thank you. I've got two cards out here, Capricorn. I'm going to pick for the whole run. First card to hit the deck was the Queen of Wands. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Lovely. Thank you, Spirit. Please bring about clarity. Wow. That's lots. Capricorn, I'll shuffle again. Please, Spirit, please can you give me the clarity on the Hermit? Thank you. And clarifying the wheel now. You want to come out. So then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. Oh. And then we have the Four of Cups. Shuffling for the rest of the cards, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Please can you show us clarity for the Nine of Cups? Thank you. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Amazing. Clarity even for the Seven of Wands now. Thank you. And for the Queen of the Queen of Cups. All right, let's see what we've got here, Capricorn. Now, the Queen of Wands over the High Priestess. I love seeing this. This is a beautiful energy, a very passionate and instinctive energy. The Queen of Wands is a manifester. She's able to produce and create. She has a huge amount of abundance of ideas as well, and she's able to see great potential. And so, you know, this intuition of yours, I know that you have these visions, you have the ability to see how to make things come around, how to create. And so to tap into this aspect of yourself, to understand that you are the manifester of the heavens upon the earth, Capricorn, and to use that power. The King of Pentacles with the Sun, I mean, wow, what a productive and stable energy. The Sun is trying to bring you this understanding to have faith in who you are, have faith in what you're here to do, as that brings you this solidity and this foundation. The Five of Wands over the Hermit. Now, I often, well, all of the time in the Tower, the fives indicate a point of stress. But the Five of Wands has a kind of a slightly different, such a negative energy for me. Because from Wands, Wands is about physical and kind of growth, if you like, an opportunity. And Wands have the opportunity for growth. So it's like a cracking of the seed, an opening of the self, if you like. So all of the introspection that you will go through will give you that insight, will help you understand what your potential is. Even though it may be a fight, it may be a stress, it may well be a battle to get to the point where you're free to create, you will get there. The Queen of Pentacles over the wheel. Having the two archetypes here of the King and the Queen of Pentacles, that's a very strong energy. It's a great omen, Capricorn. And over the wheel, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better energy. The Queen brings in similar energy to the King of Pentacles in that she knows how to invest. She knows there's a great amount of wisdom here, and she knows how to make things work for her. The Four of Cups over the Three of Swords. Now, cups indicating your emotional abundance, love and family and spiritual abundance too. There's kind of a gift from God here, a gift from the universe, except that you may not see it or you may miss it. It may seem insignificant to you. So this coming over the Three of Swords to me is kind of saying, look, check what's going on around you. Check that there, if there's an opportunity to release some things here to bring you a greater amount of stability emotionally. Sometimes we lock things down, we hold things down and or pretend they're not there anymore. And we kind of need to allow them to show themselves. We need to kind of take a deep breath and open our eyes to that which may be holding us back, or that which is preventing us from receiving, if you like. It might be difficult for you to receive because of past experiences. That's important because we want you to receive your Nine of Cups. And what we have to confirm that is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about fast forward movement. In other words, this is coming at you, Capricorn. This is coming in fast, and we need you to be ready. Sometimes be careful what you wish for. Your wishes are coming through. You're putting in the hard work. You have the ability, instinctively. And so, that power, you may well be surprised at your own ability to create your foundation and your situation. I love seeing the Six of Cups over the Seven of Wands. As I say, the Seven of Wands can sometimes be kind of stressful, as you can't see the root of things. And I know Capricorns like to see with great clarity everything, the structure and the foundation around them. Now, the Six of Cups is interesting over this, because what it's saying is, look, there's something coming in here. It may well be an old friend. It could be an old partnership. It could well be an apology or a reparation. But it's definitely a healing of something on an emotional level. So even though you might not be able to understand where it's coming from or see the full extent of it, as I said with the protection of the bubble, it means you no harm. It's actually trying to redress the balance here for you. So not so cynical, please, Capricorn. And then we have the Queen of Cups, as I say, this beautifully abundant love and nurturing energy. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is interesting, because it tells me that you may well be in two minds when it comes to this new energy coming in. This may well be you, and you want to be this nurturing person, but your cup is closed. In the traditional deck, the Queen of Cups has the only closed cup. So she's very discerning and wise in who she gives her love to. And the Two of Swords indicates an indecision. It indicates perhaps being afraid to make a choice. So whichever situation it is, either somebody else or yourself, the Two of Swords indicates a need to kind of plumb the depths of the emotion and to understand the root of it. And then, the decision will be made. You might not want to face certain aspects, as I say, with the Four of Cups here. And this is the only thing holding you back from your abundance, to be able to go deep within and make kind of contact with the root of why this indecision exists, and to it will then kind of bring about your decision or your ability to move forward kind of naturally. So I'm going to draw you two advice cards now, Capricorn. Ooh. There's one, stress. And the Master card. Okay, so the stress card speaks about literally that you might well be taking on too much. You might well be trying to juggle too much, and you've got too many things going on, and you haven't got like a particular focus. You haven't been able to just stand back from all of the goings on and kind of have that clarity and that peace moving forward, that zen, if you like. I know that Capricorn energy, you take on a huge amount sometimes, and it's often a distraction from the very thing that there's a need to focus on, and perhaps a procrastination of dealing with something. And kind of it's saying, look, be careful that your bubble doesn't pop, or that your foundation doesn't pop as you move forward, trying to stay busy and actually not focusing on the kind of one thing at a time, one bite at a time, one step at a time. That is your superpower, Capricorn, is to have that steady, slow, steady progress. So don't put yourself under pressure to carry too much. The Master card, really love seeing this card in your reading, Capricorn. It indicates a level of mastery, and Capricorns like to climb that mountain, are very ambitious. But for me, this speaks about another level within, a spiritual level. It talks about opening the crown chakra. And as I said earlier, Capricorns are Saturn ruled. Saturn is kind of the manifestor of the heavens upon the earth. It's Father Time. You are able to draw down from the universe, all of the knowledge and the skills. You're the master builder, if you like. So you're able to draw down and manifest things upon the earth. And for that, you need to have your crown chakra open. And although you probably do most of the time, sometimes it gets shut down through fear and through procrastination, through self-doubt, through not tapping into your emotion or not allowing your emotion to flow. So the Master card comes in to say, look, you know, all of you is required. And your highest temple is the thing that's going to serve you the best. I'm just going to pull one outcome card for you, Capricorn, for April. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. That came flipping out and turned in my hand. So it's the Lover's card. Beautiful energy. May well be a relationship here, a new relationship. It could well be that it's about the relationship with self. It could well be that you are going to be able to make a decision to find the balance within, to get the healing required, the personal alchemy. Because the Lover's card, as much as it's about, it can be about a relationship, it more often is about a decision, but it's also about your personal alchemy, the masculine and the feminine within, and finding that balance, moving up the tree of life, moving up the Kabbalah and raising your vibration to that which is balanced, so that there is no need from any exterior source. You have everything within you. And so this coming through in April for you, Capricorn, is quite an amazing energy. So the fact that I said that this may well be you, or it may well be somebody coming in, you'll have to tell me how that works out. Lover's card. Beautiful reading, Capricorn. I wish you the very best through April. Please don't forget to click the like and subscribe and leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.